Hello loves, hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel Crocheting in Style. My name is Faith. In our today's tutorial we are going to learn how to crochet a purse. It's my first time doing this, but I hope it will turn out perfect. One of my clients asked me to make one for her. So what we need in this tutorial, we need yarn. I'll be using Robin. It's 100% acrylic. It's a fingering yarn, so I'll be doubling my strands in order to achieve the medium weight size. We need zipper, so you're going to use this. I'll show you how. We also need a measuring tape to take some measurements here and there. We need a darning needle for weaving the ends. We need a pair of scissors. We need a crochet hook, and I'll be using a 3.5mm crochet hook. And I think you've noticed that I really like using this crochet hook. It's so nice for me. It works good, perfect for me. And we also need a fabric for the lining of the purse. So before starting this tutorial, I would like to thank you for stopping by. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. So also, I'd recommend you watch this video to the end before starting making your purse. So to begin, as I've told you, it's my first time, but I know I'll do something wonderful. So to begin, we are going to start by making a slip knot. Start by making a slip knot, and then you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Into the first chain, you're going to insert your hook and make a slip stitch to form a ring. It's a very tiny ring. Chain 2, and therefore we are going to make 10 double crochet stitches in the ring. This is 2, 3. Go ahead until you have 10 in the ring. So this is number 4. To finish our round, we are going to make a slip stitch in our first double crochet stitch. So make a slip stitch to complete your round. So you're going to chain 1. So from here henceforth we'll be using single crochet stitch. So you're going to chain 1, and we are going to make increases all round. So for this, our round 2, into the same space where you slip stitched, go ahead and make 2 single crochet stitches, and each stitch, the previous double crochet stitch, is going to get 2 single crochet stitches. So by the end you should be having 20 single crochet stitches. So 2 single crochet stitches in every stitch in your previous double crochet stitch. So this is how we make the increase, 2 in the same stitch. So we're going to slip stitch in our first single crochet stitch to finish our second round like that. So by the end you should be having 20 single crochet stitch. So this is the pattern we are going to use, increasing until our diameter, that is the distance from one side to the other side, should be measuring like 12 inches. 12 inches is equivalent to like 30.5 centimeters. So let me show you how to go about it a little bit, and then I'll explain the rest, and we'll meet when our circle is done, when it's 12 inches in the diameter. So you're going to chain 1. Into the same stitch, place a single crochet stitch. Into the next, we are going to make an increase. So the next stitch is going to get 2 single crochet stitches. The next 1, and the next 2 single crochet stitches. 1, next 1 and 2. So this is how we'll be doing in the second round of increases, or in our round 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and by the end you should be having 30 single crochet stitches. So if you're following the same pattern I'm showing you, the last stitch you're going to make 2 double crochet stitches. So by the end of this round you should be having 30 single crochet stitches. So to finish our round, you're going to make a slip stitch into your previous single crochet stitch. Now for round 3 of increases, or round 4, from the starting point, chain 1 into the same stitch, make a single crochet stitch. Into the next, make a single crochet stitch. Into the next, the third one, you're going to make 2 single crochet stitches. Again, 1, 1, 2. One more time, 1, 1, 2. Like that. So by the end of this, you should be having 40 single crochet stitches by the end of this round 3 of increases, of making increases, but in total we have 4 rounds. So let's meet at the end here. So our last stitch is going to get 2 single crochet stitches, and we finish our work by making a slip stitch in our first single crochet stitch. So by the end here you should be having 40 single crochet stitches. So the next round you're going to chain 1, insert into the same space, make 1 single crochet stitch, into the next 1, into the next 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th we are going to make an increase. So it's 1, 2, 3, into the 4th you make an increase. So this is what we'll be doing all round, and by the end you should be having 50 single crochet stitches. So continue. So we have 1, 2, 3. The next will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's meet there when we finished our fifth. When we finish, it will be row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our 6th row of increases. So in our round 6, so you see how the work looks like. So I don't want it to be like this. So if I continue increasing my stitches, it will look like this, and I need a perfect circle, solid circle. So what I normally do, after this 1 2 3 4 5 rows of increases. My sixth round, I'm not going to make any increases, so that means I'm going to make each stitch is going to get a single crochet stitch without increases in this round. So for this round, we are not going to make any increases, just single crochet stitch in each and every stitch. And by the end, how many stitches will we be having? So here we had 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Each round is increasing by 10 with 10. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So this round 6, it will be having 70. Yeah, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60, no, 60. It will be having 60 because we are not going to make any increases. So after finishing this round, the next round, so we are going to make 1 2 3 4, and into the fifth make an increase like that. 1 2 3 4, into the fifth make an increase, because the previous one we did 1 2 3 4 and made an increase. So the other one, it will be 1 2 3 4 5 and make an increase. So you'll continue like that, and anytime you see your work bending, you can just stop making the increases and make one round without making increases, and then into the next you continue with your increases. So I'll leave you here, and then we'll meet when our work, the diameter will be 12, and in order to get the correct measurement, you're going to fold it like this, and therefore you're going to measure it from downwards like this. So we need 12. Yeah, we need 12. I think 12, 11. Let's see, in between those two. I feel like 12 will be a little bit big. Let's go for 11. I don't know, but let's meet. Let's meet. Let's meet there. I'll show you. I'll tell you what I've decided to do. So I hope you understood. So I decided to make it 10 inches. So I feel this is the right size. So after that, you'll cut your yarn. So you see what I've done in this side. I want to show you how to do it in this other side. So with your crochet hook, as usual, we start by making a slip knot. It's folded into half, so insert your hook in the middle stitch like that. Insert your loop, pull out into this, our next stitch. You're going to make a single crochet stitch, pull out your hook into this other side, the immediate stitch. It have not been worked, so you insert your hook and you pull this loop like that. Again, another single crochet stitch into the next stitch. This next stitch, make a single crochet stitch. You remove your hook into this, our next stitch. The next stitch is half double crochet stitch. Complete your half double crochet stitch, pull out your hook, insert your hook into this other side, another half double crochet stitch into the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, make a double crochet stitch, our last double crochet stitch, and then we are done. So from there you chain one and then you cut the yarn. So this is just to make for the things you'll be putting inside here for security purposes, they cannot fall. That's why I decided to close it like that, a little bit like that. I'm not a crochet expert. I don't know how to design, but what I normally do, I just see how some other people have done it and then I recreate. For example, most of the inspirations I get from Pinterest, so that's where I see some projects, I feel I can do them, and then I add some of my ideas. So that's it. So another thing now is the fabric. So what we'll do, just leave a little bit space like that, and therefore we're going to cut with a pair of scissors like that. So here it's going to be straight, and then you're going to make a curve now. So after cutting, I don't have a sewing machine, so I'll take it to a friend of mine, and she's going to do that job for me. So from here to here, she's going to sew it straight, the same in this other side. And now in the curved area, I'll be attaching the zipper, and then now from there I'll insert it, I'll put it inside. Yeah, like that. Okay, so the next thing is this strap. I want to put it here, but I feel I should tell you how I made it. It's not very hard. Let me just show you a demo. So you start by making a slip knot, and you're going to chain. I chained 3. After chaining 3, into the second stitch I made a single crochet stitch, and into the Next, a single crochet stitch, I chain 1 and continued with my stitches. Again, chain 1, return your work. So you will do this until it reaches to your required size. For me, I wanted it to just to fit for the hand to fit inside. So if it reaches to your desired size, let me show you the final step. Let's say, so this is the desired height. So what I did, into the same stitch I placed a single crochet stitch, and in these spaces I made single crochet stitch just to smoothen my edges like that. And then I did it all round and cut off the yarn. The reason for doing that is just to smoothen my ends. So after that you leave a little bit long tail behind. Oh, I'm sorry, my camera. You can choose either side to attach. Sorry, what's wrong with my camera today? So I want to put it here, to attach it here. So the next step, you're going to make a flap that is going to cover this space, and I'll add some buttons. So with your yarn and your crochet hook, you're still using the same size of crochet hook, that is 3.5. So make a slip knot and chain 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Chain 1 extra chain. You're going to skip that chain and into the next make a single crochet stitch. So each chain is going to get a single crochet stitch. Into this last chain, you're going to make 6 single crochet stitches, all in that one space. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So here, for you not to forget, it's important you get a stitch marker to mark these points. So we continue with our single crochet stitches into this other opposite side. To our last, make one single crochet stitch, chain one, turn your work, make single crochet stitches until you reach into our stitch marker. In our stitch marker, we are going to make some increases, just like I showed you in our pass. So since we have 6, after making the increases we'll be having 12, meaning each stitch is going to get 2 single crochet stitches for the increase. The next row you're going to make an increase after every one single crochet. 1 1 2 1 1 2, just like we did the other side, in the pass. So we are here, so each stitch is going to get 2 single crochet stitches. Remember to return your stitch marker for you not to forget. It's very important. After we are done with our increases, always remember to put your stitch marker. It will help you remember when you've reached where you need to make increases. So the rest I'm going to do it off the camera, but I hope you've understood about the explanation on how to make the increases. So for example, when I reach here, I'm going to chain 1 and turn. So when I reach here, the first chain, I'm going to make 1 single crochet stitch into the next 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and therefore I continue, and then when I come back, 1 2 increase, 1 2 increase, 1 2 increase, like that, like that, like that, until it is wide enough. Yeah,